Well, okay, y'all, here we are back again with more adventures of the Brian's Bus Adventure. And today what we're doing is this is the big D window for the, it would be for the passenger side. And as you can see, crack there where it broke over here in this corner, and over where Pam is working there, it broke in this corner also. So what we're doing is we got a fiberglass kit, mixed the fiberglass up, and now we're going to reinforce this whole thing with this fiberglass. And again, it's just got to get it in there and get it down, and that should reinforce it inside and outside. But right now we're just doing the outside portion of it. And again, this is what we're doing today to work with the Brian's Bus Adventure. Okay, y'all, if you haven't worked with fiberglass before, it's kind of a technique to it. You're going to get the wood, you're going to mix up the fiberglass, and then you're going to get the wood or whatever product you're working with kind of saturated first with nothing on it, just the resin and the hardener mixed up. So you want to get that all prepped up and ready to go. Then you put your first sheet of fiberglass matting down, and then you're going to take the brush and you're going to go over the top of that with the brush like this. And you want to make sure that all of the white is gone. And you'll see what I mean. Oops, let me get back here. Sorry about that. Anyway, you're going to see all of the white out of the cloth gone. And when you've had that gone, when that's gone, that means it's entirely saturated with the fiberglass resin and the hardener. And that's what we're after, just to get everything kind of in place and ready to go. So I see no more white, and there she gets the brush back. Okay, thank you much, and this is it. Now the one thing you can check on and not be afraid to do is if you think it needs a second layer of fiberglass, just wait a few seconds. Just wait a few seconds, you know, like 10, maybe 10 minutes at the max, and then come back and do the same thing again. Put a second layer of fiberglass sheeting on it, and of course more resin, and of course more resin and hardener would be appropriate also. But just look where, if you have any cracks, that's what you want to cover. You want to make sure you've covered all the cracks and all of that. And then next, we're going to look at it again after it dries. We're going to look at it and see if we think it needs a layer on the inside. I don't think it would hurt it at all to put a thin layer on the inside, maybe just one layer of fiberglass and a little bit of rosin and hardener, of course. And what do you think? Now, that's been filled with putty before, so I think probably it wouldn't hurt it at all if we stuck a little bit on there, because you can paint it. It's not going to look perfect if you put it on the inside, but I would rather have it not looking perfect, but stand up as as you drive down the road. But again, this is what we're doing today in the Brian's Bus Adventure. Okay, the project is really about done. I'm sorry about moving this camera around. The project's just about done here. We've put 2 coats on each of the corners. There's 4 different locations where we put 2 coats on the innermost. I call the innermost the part that you can't see. And again, back around to this side, 2 nice big coats of fiberglass, or I should say 2 applications of fiberglass. And on all the corners, and this stuff sets up really, really fast, depending on, of course, how much hardener you put in with the resin. But again, that looks really good. 2 different applications, and I think that's going to really hold up well. And again, thanks for watching, because this is the Brian's Bus Adventure. Okay, y'all, here we're looking again at the window, the big D window on the passenger side, and how it's being repaired. Whoever put this together in the first place did a really, really nice job of kind of thinking it out and putting the process together. But then that was done back in 1999. So it's been weathered, shaken, rattled, rolled, whatever you want to call it. And it did finally break on us. And so, again, we fiberglassed the ends of it together. Hello, kitty, how you doing? And that's the result of that right there. Yep, result there. And now we come back and have applied some wood putty in all these different joints that have been repaired. And as soon as that dries, they'll be sanded, and then this will be repainted. And again, it'll be ready to be reinstalled back in the bus, from destroyed to repaired. And thank you, y'all. Again, this is just another portion of the adventure for the Brian's Bus Adventure. We hope you like these little accounts that we're doing here, and we hope you like the cat. Hello, cat. This is a cat that will be traveling with us. Hello, kitty, kitty. Hello. Again, we want to thank you all for watching and supporting us here. If you would, please just go ahead and like it. And if you have a friend or two that you think might like to also see it, go ahead and share it with them, share it with everybody, and then subscribe to it also. It's kind of easy, but again, that helps us out in the long run redoing this bus. And again, this is the Brian's Bus Adventure. Thanks to y'all.